All right, good evening. Welcome to the study session, everyone. Today, we're going to continue our big blind defense work. We're going to go down to 30 big blinds. And as we've transitioned from 50 big blinds, where we were three betting with some of our suited side, some of the suited gappers, suited connectors, uh, when we went to 40, we saw that transition into defending with three bets that came from our blockers to value aces and then targeting the bottom of range. So like hands like ace eight against someone who's opening offsuit nines, right? So a mid position opponent really likes a three bet there. And king eight, king nine, queen nine, all of those type of hands. Now we're going to go to 30 big blinds and we're going to see that we have a new element that comes in, the jam defense, where we're just going to take our equity and ball it up and stuff it against people who have wide ranges. And then against people who have tight ranges, we're going to do less of it, but we're still going to have a little bit of it in our game. So we're going to examine two different spots, the range from under the gun and the range from the cutoff. So Danny, if you want to take us into the range interaction menu here.
Shall we start with a
Which
hand
one would
or jump straight into that info?
we'll do a little bit of theory and then we'll jump into a few hands,
Okay.
right? So I want to show the continuity of the Jack 10 here, right? Kind of anchoring our defense. So we're going to take a look at a little bit of range construction theory here. So right now we're defending against under the gun. We can see that our jam defense is largely centered around some of our best value hands, ace king off, ace queen off, pocket tens, pocket nines. And then we'll notice that jack 10 suited is one of the bluff hands that we're going to have here. This jack 10 suited is going to be very prevalent in our three bet defense at 30 bigs. So we can see that it's here versus under the gun. And then when we take a look at the cutoff, right now we can see all of our pairs are kind of calling along. We contrast that against what the cutoff is going to do. Cutoff is going to open. And we'll take a look at our range construction here. We can see that ace king, ace queen, ace jack now are three betting. There's more bluffs with ace seven, ace five, ace four. All of our pairs are jamming for defense, with the exception of a little bit of three betting with fives and fours. Jack 10 suited still is one of our bluff hands. And so that's one of the things that we can recognize. 10-9 is coming in here. We have some jams with some cards that have blockers to their value and are targeting the bottom of their range. So this king eight and this queen eight we see here, when they get called, they're going to have enough equity to be able to win the hand sometimes. They're going to get called by an ace a lot, so they're going to be live a lot. So when we stuff it here, it's king eight and queen eight are kind of hands that still can be pretty live against a call off range. So why don't we jump in and see what type of shenanigans we can get into here. Yeah, you can see targeting those offsuit nines with that queen eight, king eight. Super
Yeah.
valuable.
All right. So under 40, we're not really three betting suited that much. Maybe some suited connectors here and there, but
Mhm.
play call and play check.
I was just going to check this.
Anyone wanna not fold?
Beans in with the fold.
Too shallow fold.
Even if we hit our king, is it even still good though? Yeah, easy fold.
Easy
Mhm.
fold.
Not too far out of the realm, but yeah, you need the kicker needs to be more relevant here. He
So
had like a
Jack nine,
9.
King nine, yeah. Overcard
Or
to
if there
second pair,
was, or if the 8 was like a 5 or something.
Yeah,
little strange, just
then you could
straight
hit
as
him with
rack.
the little raise. Just call, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hits us with the half pot-ish.
Feels a bit too big.
Yeah,
Easy.
can't do
Got
anything.
shots, backdoor spade.
Whoa, we
Oh,
can do it. Oh,
oh,
wait, so a jack, we do have the gutter.
Yeah,
Look at our
Yeah, I was
suits,
gonna,
we have
I
the
was,
best suits.
I was gonna say, I went raising, but I definitely wasn't folding. It's just, you have direct equity. I know it kinda looks scary. You do have the dummy into some extent. But with
The
a backdoor
different
flush
suits
and,
might call.
yeah, maybe.
Big bet though, yeah, okay. Let's do it.
having the spade and heart you block the most continues against your check raise.
We go
But
very
it's
small
fun.
here, from 3 to 7.
Yeah, when this hits, I think you gotta bet small, super small. 4.
The,
or
yeah, the flush card is good for our range here.
we have 0 checks here, correct? After check raising the flop, and with this turn,
You picked up
On,
equity and you have a flush draw, 10
do
high.
you mean with range or like specifically here?
well, I did mean with range, with the action and now this turn card on the board.
We'll probably
Mm,
give up some of uh, our what?
If if we had 10-8 of hearts, we might give up with 10-8 of hearts. But
Yeah,
10-8
okay,
with a
that one.
spade that picked up equity is gonna want to continue.
Right.
I
If
think
our
10-8 of hearts will just call flop a ton though. I don't know if we're gonna raise much,
Probably.
but
But when
surely
it
there's some
does,
stuff that gives up, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I like either size here. I'm not convinced. But let's try 4. Or
Okay.
jam.
or
Wow,
all in.
flick it in with 10 high.
E and jam.
Huh, okay. Tank call.
Oh, that's a
Uh,
bad card.
I mean, so Jack 10 came in now.
We
mm,
blocked the straight, we blocked the flush.
Hmm.
under the gun wouldn't have, like, maybe has Jack 10 suited, but we're holding the 10 of spades. So, but what are they calling the turn with? Like, they've emptied their trash bucket.
Yeah,
If we're
well, they
not
have
gonna bluff this, what, like, surely we have to bluff something, right?
yeah, they have lots of single aces out here, right? Like
Yeah,
how high
okay,
is a
so
single ace to face of stuff here?
but getting 2 to 1, like, I'm ace Jack's gonna call maybe sometimes depends. I don't know. Yeah,
What about ace five?
It feels bad, I know, people may over defend in this spot, right? They might just like never fold an ace.
oh yeah, but okay, good point, Dean. Yeah,
Ah,
holding
10
9-8,
high,
but does under the gun have 9-8 in range?
9-8,
Sure.
Okay.
maybe, uh,
You're opening suited nines, offsuit jacks.
And defending a check raise and then a call on the turn
uh,
though? Like,
King 10 with the king of spades?
oh, I
Could have
see.
the He's definitely gonna have some hands that have the king of spades here, that have river to king.
Anyone in camp give up?
No, I wanna just put it in.
Yeah, it's time to punt.
Okay.
It's a give up pure.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I guess it's just cause he's
I
not
think
folding
Reiner
it.
was in camp give up.
Yeah.
I'm good at giving up too.
They're just not gonna fold
Maybe
any
we
ace
find
at
the
this
one,
point.
the king 10 with the king of spades.
Here's
No,
the ace
not
jack.
today.
Oh, okay, or ace
Yeah,
king, of course,
he
yeah.
just makes 2 pairs so much here, right?
Right, yeah. Okay, king queen got there, yeah. Yeah. King got there.
All right. Next one.
Oh, what are we doing with 9-8? You mean Dean?
Sorry, Dean, yeah, he brought up a good point there, like, do we shove
On the
9-8?
flop. Oh, on the flop. Sure, sure, sure. On the flop. We only call with a spade. Even then, the offsuit is mixing. Not so good versus half pot. Yeah, very dicey. Good board for him.
Yeah.
And what do we have? 10-8, right? So yeah, our combo with the suits really loves to do it. And then the other ones are, again, like you need a spade or you fold. Yeah, okay. Very close. Um, 10-6, can we call? Bottom or no?
I'm clicking fold, but
I think versus cutoff, this is like the worst call.
I think I would play call. If, no ICM.
This might start mixing folds, but like call is definitely gonna be in there.
Let's punt around a little bit.
That's fun.
Ooh, tiny tickler. I think
I
we're
don't know
still
about you
out, right?
guys. I don't know,
You're
man.
gonna
You
go
could check
spicy?
raise this. You could check
You
raise
could.
this.
I
There's
think,
so many good
yeah,
turn cards.
6-10. You know what? I'm on board.
yeah, half the deck is
I'm
good.
on board.
8's good, 9's good, 5's good,
He's good.
10's not bad, spade's good.
Team orange here? Or are you going pink?
Yeah, I don't know if you have to go too big.
There you go.
Okay,
There you go. You're finding the profitable line here. There you go. That's a 3. We have a
That's
gutter.
pretty, I mean, that's a pretty good card if you're gonna, play check raise.
What's your size?
It's a good question. I kinda default smaller, but
Yeah,
I could see a case for maybe some 7-3 here. I don't know. You kinda wanna leave some gas in the tank if you have to empty the clip.
Yeah,
So I
four,
would probably
four.
go 4-4.
I
Yeah,
think we wanna go larger here.
if you had a king here, does a king need protection?
Uh,
Maybe a
I
bit,
mean, there's a lot of bad
maybe
river
not.
cards for a king, but I don't think you're really folding it. And my only argument against 7-3 here is if you bet 7-3 and he plays call, he's priced in to call a lot of hands. You're gonna have a hard time generating folds.
Yeah, it's Geo. Yeah,
I don't think it's bad, though. I think you're gonna see
hmm.
I think the primary size will be 4-4, but you probably will see some 7-3 in there.
and part of 4-4 is we're setting up like SPR to be one, right? On the river?
That's the plan, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You need the jam to be large enough to generate folds from his medium strongish portions of the range.
Yeah.
Like if he's got, I don't know,
Ace seven.
king nine, he's probably not folding a king. Maybe he does if it, hits a spade the river. No, it
Ooh,
does.
whoa, okay.
All 7-3. But it is a pure barrel.
Yeah, the EV is not really a difference.
Oh,
Good, it's
yeah.
just a prank, bruh, just a prank.
what you got? Okay.
They would have bet 4-4.
Just a call.
Yeah.
Oh, it does get in there. Look at that.
Liver in the sliver.
Never. Huh. Can we look at that again? Do I have it
Yep.
open? Okay. That region there.
So this is all that three betting offsuit stuff that gets the slightly better offsuit stuff to fold. Right? So it
Yeah,
wants ace nine
makes
and
sense.
king nine, and then queen 10 and jack 10.
Let's play the new line. Oh boy. Here, we gone and done it now. SPR 1.25.
What's the best card for a three bet range?
Tiny or small? Yeah,
Both.
the king's great, right? In theory.
Yeah, like king six deuce is super disconnected. I'm betting either of the two small sizes.
We have no spade. So a little bigger,
Okay.
maybe? Is that how that works? Oh,
It just checks. I am never
Hmm.
checking here.
we're not even gonna try. Okay, we'll look at that after.
Oh,
Now, surely?
yeah, now we got a bet.
But well, it's gonna be tough because like he's gonna have hearts that check back there a lot. They're gonna be in position priced in.
That's right, and we're unblocking both spades and hearts. It's
Yeah. We're unblocking both flushes.
Alright, we found it.
yeah, okay.
Good job. LP right there.
All right,
Okay,
fold,
next
fold.
hand.
Okay. Let's, okay.
Yeah.
Take a look at the flop.
I'm not finding a lot of checkbacks on king six deuce in a three bet pot.
Right,
Okay.
yeah. Suit based. Huh.
Suit based. Want to have some suit coverage.
How bad is it to bet? The EV of betting 10%, it's still pretty close. Well, yeah, it depends on the combo. Yeah, without a spade or a heart, yeah. I guess you just don't get enough folds, huh? They have enough
Nope.
stuff to float you. Alright. Here we go. Are we playing three bet whenever we can?
Wish.
Can we play three bet here, first of all? Or is it a pure call spot? Ace ten versus cutoff, 30 effective.
I think it's too good to jam, but too bad to raise.
We jam ace jack, right?
Yeah. We're jamming ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack. So this
And
is gonna
then
fall below the jamming.
just
range.
call here? Okay, pure call.
The middle aces here, ace 10, ace 9, ace 8, really want to keep in his dominated bottom end value here.
Oh man, think we just fold.
Yeah.
Went big.
Uh,
No spade.
yeah, okay.
Easy game.
He got us. Should we exact our revenge with a three bet?
10, 8. Ooh, this is a spicy three bet.
I think we can, right?
It's reasonable. Maybe it's going to choose a slightly higher one. Might choose 10 and 9. Yeah,
Same
a little
EV,
bit high.
good enough.
Yep.
Raise is probably correct. That's probably just a bit too big, hey? Like 8.2 is just too big there, but
It feels like a lot, right? Like in game here, I'm only going, I mean, 7.5. Usually it's ICM though, so
we're
7.
just giving up more of a quarter of our stack with 10 high.
We're pressuring. We need our fold equity.
Yeah.
If you make it too little, then you're always gonna get called. It's like a disaster, right? You need some fold equity.
That's true. That's just a give up.
You have to be
Alright, wait.
careful. If you squeeze too big, like you make the stack to pot ratio 1 on the return, right?
So the
Oh,
slivers here, it's interesting it uses 9x when they're opening 9x here. Offsuit 9 is like the bottom.
Yeah, it's using a bit of 9, but it's using 8s and 7s and 5s and more. It's
Okay.
and it mimics the other side, 10-9.
Yeah. Alright. King 10. Oh wait, should we do a? No, I guess we don't need to. One of the
Just
like range breakdown things where we look at all the flops.
sure.
We learned we can do that. 20%.
Nice.
And quarter. I mean, we don't have the spade, but surely on this board we just bet everything.
So under the
Surely.
gun shouldn't have any connection with the 6 here, really. Or
yeah.
the 7 we bet pot.
So we can bet small and it'd be efficient.
Yeah, small and frequent. Right, so I would be range betting this board small.
There we go. Power jam.
Yeah,
Or check. Oh, check.
vulnerable.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can.
it's a super vulnerable top pair.
Surprisingly high EV for a hand like that to play check.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of
Plus
auto
nines.
calls with flush
Oh,
draws and
okay.
combo draws.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, scam.
cooler. Um. Okay. What am I doing here? That one. And then. What do you look at? Reports? No. It's breakdown, right? No.
for which
Where do you
one?
normally see
Ranges?
all of the, oh, do we have to go back further to see all of the flops?
Yeah, like you want to go to the flop node. So go to the big blind.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
Haha.
this is our strategy in the 3-bet pots. Right?
Versus UTG1, yeah. Okay.
So it's just gonna be range betting small on an ace or a king, pretty much a queen, and then the jack is gonna be polarized. Right? It's gonna have big bets and checks at kind of the bottom of their 3-bet connected range there. Yeah, jack 10, jack
On the
9,
Jack
all
10. Typical.
it's just super polar. And then the 10-9 is also going to be that way, and then the 9-8 is going to be a little bit that way too, and then everything else is just going to be very range betty.
Range bet Betty.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's weird that we had that other board that was king 6 deuce that wasn't a range bet. Right with some of our hands.
The King Jack low is kind of. A lot of checking as well. Alright. We found our first stuff of the night. Yeah,
Yeah.
Easy game.
ooh,
Right to aces. Rebuy table 3.
oh, hello. He goes for the 55 again, 60. Um. Is this a combo that we wanna play as a raise? I'm torn. I kinda wanna just call, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
I like
I
call.
think we're gonna want
Okay.
to check raise more with a 9 or a 10 in our hand, blocking the completed equity.
Sure, yeah,
But king 4, very prevalent check raise.
but a lot of raising.
Wonder if
Alright,
like
let's do the
king 9,
raise.
10 is too good. Just calls.
It could be that. What about like 9-4? Maybe that one is also like in a weird place where it just plays call. Alright, we check raised, we get the brick, SPR1. Is it a jam? Is it a solver size?
Stuffaluppagus, yeah.
I
Tough
think
because
either one is good.
we didn't pick up any equity. We didn't, and the value didn't change. If we had a jack here, we would be definitely wanting to continue betting and betting big.
I
But
kinda
it still
like
might
this
check
one.
back here.
Oh, everything but it.
Yeah, a little bit of check, mostly
Ah.
just go with it.
Huh. This is interesting to me here.
I
A
guess this
little.
goes back to if we bet 6.55, we have some fold equity on river shoves,
Let's play it.
whereas
Let's
we
see what
don't
happens.
with 10 bigs.
What if he jams now? We click
Mm.
call, right?
Oh
Surely.
yeah, snap call, I think. Yeah, now we can stuff.
But I'm not excited to bluff this river now, but. Okay. We can try. I mean, like, king eye spades. We don't have a 10 or 9, which is probably good. I guess they're pretty non-interactive spades. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, okay.
And the EV's the same. Give up or. Oh. Wow.
He got us.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good call
Although
down combo.
Sticky, yeah. Yeah.
no spades has a 9, blocks the value.
Yeah. Call. Call any bet. Never raise. Yeah, no, right? I mean, maybe a tiny sliver, but no. Alrighty. Do we ever lead here? No, right? With range, I mean? Still no. Alright, check turn. Nasty river. What do you guys wanna do?
How many queens does he bet on the turn? Yeah,
Don't
check
have a
raise,
check.
exactly. Yeah,
He probably checks nearly all of them except queen jack. And king, queen, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe like the ace, queen of hearts would bet, I guess. But a lot of them would check. Yeah, I think we just like check fold. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. I might call two, but. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't think, well, with that exact hand, we might get lost, but I don't know. I don't think we lost anything.
Check pray, yeah. Alrighty, ever three betting the king jack first cutoff?
Well, if you're three betting, are you three betting for value or are you three betting as a bluff?
That is a great question, which is why we play call, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna choose worst
It's
kings
kinda
to bluff
okay,
with,
but you
and it
just
doesn't
don't need
want to
to.
bloat the pot against the better king.
Alrighty. We have some stuff.
Mhm.
Check, check.
Hmm.
What is our opponent checking back on this kind of board? This feels like a board they should bet quite often, right?
Like maybe 8-9 suited, 7-6 suited, like those middling suited connectors.
Pocket eights, pocket nines, pocket tens, a jack. He's gonna have lots of
Ace
checks.
five.
Uh-huh.
Some like nut spades. No, those would usually bet, right? Well, alright, miss C bet. We have second pair with a good kicker. Turned a blank. Do we lead?
1.9.
And if so, how much? 1.9?
No, I'm gonna bet 3 with my queens a lot and 1.9 with my jacks a lot. I'm probably not betting many more jacks than this.
I'm not convinced.
Given pre-flop and flop, can we check and give him a little bit of rope?
Well,
Like we're getting him to
yeah,
fold
I'll
lots
click
of
it.
worse hands.
But we're
I
getting
feel like
value from
check,
worse hands.
we're definitely gonna play some check. I would think at least personally that we have at least 30% check here. And I don't know where to put the rest of it. But I'll click this cuz we like this. Okay, not this.
Mostly check.
Sure.
Lot of check. And then, yeah, sprinkled around everything here, huh? It's like a thin value. This overbet is for thin value. It's like you missed a C bet. I don't know what you're doing, but I always have the best hand here. Unless you have some weird pocket threes. Like, I'm just gonna go for it. I love it. Alright, so what do you guys wanna play? Check or overbet? I wanna pick one.
I think Daddy
Let's-
wanted to check, so we should check.
Alright, fair enough. I like check. I'm a very like safe player in a lot of spots. And I don't know, check just feels so comfy. Like, I'm never gonna get pushed off this hand if I play check
All right.
across basically any run out.
Now
So,
I think we
okay,
gotta bet.
now we have the nuts.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So we got to target some ace highs, some I don't even know if 10 jacks and right, but like maybe pocket sixes, sevens, eights might call us here. So I'm thinking like, do we polarize and say like, are we gonna get looked up with ace high
I
if we
like
bet
this
4
region.
or even 5.5? I don't know.
If he has ace five. Yeah, okay, maybe just pot. Pot seems pretty good.
So the
His Dean
strength of
check.
our
Or
hand
80% Dean
actually,
dimensions. I
Four,
like that too.
yeah, the strength of our hand went
Cappy.
down here on the river, right? We used to have, second pair, second kicker, but now everyone who had second pair has second kicker, right? So
Our
this
kicker still
particular
plays.
hand is extra valuable in this spot because a lot of jacks got elevated. So the strength of all the jacks got better and ours went down a little bit, but it still coolers all the jacks and it can probably even overbet here. Maybe just pot.
Like if he
Yeah.
had jack eight suited, now he no longer loses to jack ten.
Yeah, like his jack is gonna be braver, it's gonna call a bigger bet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
holy.
Oh my god, I love this, dude. I love this. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I-
This, like, I get torn. How do you reconcile, uh, us having effectively the nuts with him like his range is pretty weak here, right? I've heard this argument before. It's like he's not strong enough to be able to call a large bet. Like let's bet a sizing he can call with his ace high or whatever, right? But then we come in here firing 3x pot. So how do you know when to tone it down and when to ramp it up, I guess?
So you don't need someone to call very often when you get this many chips from them when they do call. Right? Like if you bet a size they're gonna call a lot, 2.5 versus 17, you have to get them to call like 6 times as often with 2.5 to
Mhm.
the one time you gotta catch them with 17.
So true.
I-
And I always think of what my bluffs wanna do. I know you're supposed to structure your bluffs around value, but sometimes I think about how I'm gonna wanna play bluffs and I'm like, well, this guy like, he never has a three in theory, like he's opening no threes. He's checked back twice. What can he really have? Like I can bluff a lot of stuff for big size, right?
Yeah, we're the big blind. We have a lot of threes.
it seems suicidal though to 3x pot into a 6 chip pot. Like it
As a bluff.
as a bluff, yeah. Oh man, and I was
But
well, I
what
was
if
just
it
gonna say
just
like
always works?
yeah, we're super targeting 8s and 9s and yeah, but
Like I can bet pot and it works half the time, or I can bet 3x pot and it works every time, you know, so, you know, or some equation that roughly works out to that, where
yeah.
people just end up not wanting to pay with everything they get there with feels so uncomfortable to pay and they just fold it all.
I will say I don't doubt the solver, but this is a big leak in my game. Like I don't know how to bet size the river appropriately. Like I almost never like 2x or 3x a river bet, which is wrong. Like you have to do that sometimes.
Usually it's in situations where they've like checked a street back and the following card doesn't improve any of their checkbacks really. And then you get to be like, well, I have all this stuff and I'm uncapped and you've capped yourself and your capped range hasn't shifted here, so here we go. Alright, defend threes. A little bit of the weird leading here on the pair six board. Not gonna do that in practice. Um. Do we ever raise here?
Definitely. To this
We're
sizing
gonna
for
raise
sure.
this hand.
I know the lower pairs like to do it some, they benefit some from the fold equity and spiking an underfull every now and again when he continues. So let's play orange here.
Hmm.
Get him off his 10-9 of clubs. Oh,
Whoop.
Ooh,
well now what?
we got counterfeit. We have no showdown. We lost our showdown.
We're playing two napkins here. Do we bluff our napkins? I think we kinda have to, but also like,
Huh?
yeah, okay, let's see.
I, oh,
How big would our six wanna go here? And how big would our king wanna go here?
Our six might check back. If we had a king, we would want to bet really small.
Like a
yeah, I'm
four type
thinking
of bet?
Yeah,
like,
maybe even two.
oh my goodness, this is
Maybe
I hate
even
these
two.
spots. Like even if you bet 2.65, you're gonna get called by a lot of ace high, and you just don't
We'll
know where
fold
you're at
out
in position.
pocket fives, we'll fold out pocket fours.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, we went super tiny.
Mhm.
Hearts bricked. We don't have a heart.
It's checker
The
jam.
nine doesn't really, he shouldn't have anything that touches this nine.
You can check back or go like 6.5.
You don't wanna
Right? We don't need
play purple?
we, we don't need to jam here.
Aren't ace highs snapping 6.5? Getting almost, well, gonna be getting better than 3-1 when we put it in there.
For sure, but we still have some sixes that might take that size.
Okay,
Right? They're looking to get called by like these ace highs. So we're still gonna have some value that bets that size. So we can have this bluff that bets that size that targets worse than ace high here.
It
okay.
is my opinion that we are jamming a six here.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Not raise folding a
Despite,
six.
despite the king pairing. I
Yep.
think it's still like strong enough. And so I kinda wanna jam. But maybe I'm off. Maybe it's like one of the middling ones, like, yeah, I don't
The
know.
It's a card that he weathers a check raise with and is very prominent in his range.
The
I,
king?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm with Dean. I'm thinking checker or ship it, but
Oh my god, Peter, how do you do
okay. That's why Pete's the coach.
that?
Okay. Ace high, you win.
Alright, alright. Come on now. Yeah, let's see what our 6x does here. On both turn and river, I'm curious. So yeah, it's just the only size we use here. Is
Yeah.
20%, alright, love that.
Betting with some kings, with some sixes, mixing pretty heavily throughout the strategy. And on the river, it's the same thing, right? We just bag with some kings and some sixes, and so we get some bluffs.
Oh, there's no jams. Wow.
Yeah.
Very
King,
interesting.
the king pairing, like, take a look at the ranges here. So the
At which
comparative
node
range.
would you like to see?
Um,
At this
even,
node?
yeah, sure,
Okay.
right, and yeah, like just right. Our opponent has best hand, so our opponent has the nut advantage here, right? So when our opponent has the nut advantage, we don't get to bet big.
Yeah, it's basically like, this gap here, right? Where we still have a bunch of 6x where they have a bunch of king X. And then we catch up. So like we have way more 6x, that's what this is, right? They have all these pocket pairs and crap and we have all bottom boat, bottom boat, bottom boat. And then swoop, they have a bunch of top boat. We still have bottom boat and then top boat
Yeah,
and
so
then,
our the wide swath of our bottom boat wants to put a few chips in the pot and get called by ace high. The narrow part of our um, top boat wants to, play pretty cautiously here. Yeah,
so they
take a look at that.
pay some ace high. Some pocket pairs. Every six, of course.
So yeah, our threes get some fours, some fives, some sevens, some eights, some ace high to fold.
Jam. Alright,
Good spot.
defend here, right? We keep having the perfect suits. Heart and spade. Uh, guess we call one.
Keener's in here with a bit of a check raise on this
Interesting.
one.
Check raise. Okay, I mean, yeah, let's do it. Played call here a million times, right? Good turn. So,
Some of our bluffs got there.
Jack ten, if we raise it, we may sum.
Mhm.
10-6. Maybe we get a two pair here and there. If we do this with 8-7, we probably do. And, I guess we could have 5-6, maybe, occasionally.
Lots of
5-6 of
2 pairs.
spades.
Sure.
But yeah, so what? Jam? Or like how? It's an ace high board.
Uh-huh. If you had a straight, how afraid are you?
Not.
Yeah, that's small.
I mean, if I have 5-6, I'm like a little afraid, I guess. You can jam though.
Yeah,
Check.
you can jam
Everything.
if you want to. You can leave your chips behind.
If I get this spot in game, I'm gonna play jam. Like, alright, we'll do this because to me, this is so uncomfortable. In so many ways. I don't know. Yeah, like, yeah, here we are.
Check.
Yeah, sure. What? What? Look at the EV
Oh,
difference, but.
a little bit of pea and jam.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I think he folds river. I guess he wouldn't fold to a turn jam though. With this hand.
Very nice.
6-5 feels ICM uncomfy. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, later in the game, play jam. Or check. Alright. All in.
Easy stuff.
Winner. Ooh. Alright. How often do we raise? Versus the micro bet. With clubs, I think we will raise the most. Out of any suit. The 5 kicker. Pretty bad. But he bet tiny. And
How
we're only
frequently are we
30
calling?
effective.
I think I'm gonna primarily call.
Okay.
A clickback's not so bad though, hey? Like 3.8?
Yeah, I think we'll mix. I think, we're pretty far down the kicker tree. It's gonna be one of those ones where you look at the kicker and it just goes, the raise frequency goes down every kicker, right? Except for the 9, it's gonna play call probably. So the 5 being pretty far down there, I think it'll be like 70-30 maybe. 70-30, something like that. Oh, it's still 50-50.
Okay.
Alright, we'll play call. Pete wanted a call. Queen. Queen, he'll check back sometimes. Okay,
Okay. It's getting scarier, so now I want
It's, yeah, it's starting to not feel great here. If you're against a human, you're already a little bit like, uh-oh, uh-oh, what's happening now? Whoa, uh-oh,
Whoa,
it's getting too scary, I better raise.
but still calling. Oh,
Yeah, like
Huh, we can't let him
if you
realize for free, huh?
How
if
much
you
was it calling there?
40%.
40, okay.
if you check raise and he continues, like how are you feeling about your 5?
I'm like hoping for a 5 river. No, I mean, anything under. Uh, sorry, anything under a 9 is pretty fine, right? If it's not a diamond.
I,
Cause now he can do this with a queen and check back the river a lot, right? If he
exactly,
has,
yeah.
queen jack, he might find another bet and then. So let's try it. Let's see how this plays out.
Get the barbecue
I think I
tongs.
would miss this in game though. I think I'd play call again. If once I got here with a call, like, it's not bad, right? We already lost to ace king anyway. Jack
It-
10 was already there.
I I might, would I check here? In trying to induce, but no, well,
Ah,
no, yeah, and ace not gonna bet. Yeah, we just gotta stuff it in there.
Oh my goodness, get the
What?
barbecue.
block,
Oh my, holy cow.
the EV, it's all very close. What is this though?
Just a disrespectful milky bet.
Try
We're
to
just
get
running
called
Snap
into the
by,
folds.
nuts
by
so
that.
much.
What, Pete?
We're just gonna run into the nuts so much here.
If we jam, you mean, yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
right, like he's gonna escape with like, everything but the top of range. And he has lots of top of range here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like he has some sleepy aces here sometimes, right?
Yeah. It is awesome we're chopping with king jack though. Thanks to that river save, but
Oh, oh yeah.
I guess the I the thing with check on turn is that or just calling the turn rather. If we just call the turn, I feel the river goes check check so many times, and we turn our hand up looking kind of silly uh with an undersized pot.
I've been there. I've
Yeah,
been there a lot.
it feels like a common line, right? Check call, check call, check call, or sorry, check check,
Check,
and oh, I have three of a
yeah.
kind.
And then say he doesn't check river, then you're feeling like, well, like not great either. Cause
Right,
then he probably has you beat.
right, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But like, how about when he rolls over and shows you king queen and doesn't stack you in this hand,
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
flip
right?
that's a good
side.
Or
point
pocket
too.
aces or pocket queens or pocket nines. Like all of these are hands that he has in full frequency.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty cool to flop three of a kind and not go broke when you're lose.
King 5 doing it the most. So on flop, alright, let's see flop really quickly, what it looks like. Um. Actually, the 3 and deuce are doing it more.
Hmm.
Why? They unblock. Continues.
The unblocked diamonds, because it was clubs and spades. It looked like.
Well, that's just the only suits available. Yeah, why
Oh,
are the bottom kickers doing it more? Hold on. Can we suss that out?
It's matching your bluffs with pocket threes and pocket twos.
Oh, yeah, you unblock these, right? You unblock, so in theory, he won't open threes and deuces.
Yeah.
So you unblock continues when you have a 3 and deuce, he'll call more pocket fours and ace 3 suited, potentially, with the back door. If we were to click it and then.
Yeah.
Nah, not really, but like these ones, yeah.
Yeah, we don't block the bottom of his range.
Cool. Alright, fold. Cool, ace deuce first cutoff. What do we wanna do? Call or raise? Or
I'll
jam?
unlock. Ooh. Oh. Jam with
Let's
ace.
click. Call. All equal. And do we get to give up versus a tiny bet or not yet?
I don't think so yet.
We have
Haven't close
lots
though.
better stuff to defend with here than ace deuce. We can defend all queens, all tens, all pairs, all ace high spades, all ace high diamonds, all ace high hearts before we get to ace deuce. So I think this is just gonna fold.
Yeah, the one nice thing is if we do catch an ace, we basically chop with any other ace. Which might be nice, but. Man, paired board, alright. I would fold here, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if it's right. Okay. Spicy.
Yeah, like we get
Should
to
we
call
try it?
with like king jack, jack nine,
Kinda wanna
right?
try it.
All of our suited aces of the three suits that are better than ace deuce off. So
Man, why don't they ever just fold the flop? Come on, I know you have parts of your range that are supposed to fold. Alright, somehow we raised and ended up here. I think it's gotta just be.
Know that, I don't have a
Surely we're done now, right? We have a diamond?
on Saturday.
Am I done?
really,
No,
no,
I'm never done.
next
Next hand. Next hand, next tournament dealer. Alright. What just happened? Oh my goodness. What just happened?
We just got destroyed.
Fold the flop guy, come on, dude. Alright, are we yamming it, ramming it, or calling it?
stuff the turkey, 30 bigs. Let's
Or,
go.
or any of the three? Yeah, any of the
Yeah.
three. Depending on your mood. And your post-flop edge.
Ah,
Haha,
take that.
look at my post-flop edge. So good.
See, we're double suited.
Love that